Snipers, spotters, drivers, health instructors, and other specialists are actively sought throughout Russia. There is a need for new personnel who can be sent to war in Ukraine. Vacancies are even posted on official job sites. The contractors are promised a stable monthly allowance of 30 to 70,000 rubles, full medical support, clothing, free balanced 3 meals a day, and other privileges. Military commissars who are already delivering summonses to high-rise apartment buildings in St. Petersburg, and even officials are looking for potential soldiers.
I held a meeting with the representatives of large enterprises in our city. The topic is very important. It is a state-level task. I asked all managers to carry out explanatory work at their enterprises, to tell employees simply, clearly, and in detail about the possibility of contract service. Елена Sorokina, head of the Russian administration, on VKontakte.
But the more active the covert mobilization is, the more people in Russia and in the territories occupied by it oppose participation in the war against Ukraine. For example, those mobilized in the self-proclaimed Luhansk People's Republic refuse to fight on the territory of the neighboring self-proclaimed Donetsk People's Republic.
Servicemen of the mobilization reserve of the 2740th Battalion refused to go and fight on the territory of the Donetsk People's Republic. We have fulfilled our duty to protect the Luhansk People's Republic. Victory Day was announced by the head of the republic on July 3rd, 2022.
Those who are not voluntarily attracted by the promised financial reward are caught on the streets by military commissars. This is the occupied Luhansk. At the site of the military commissariat bus, a potential conscript simply hides in the entrance.
Several men have already been put on the bus.
Social media groups whose administrators took an anti-war stance teach how to avoid mobilization and how to act if the summons is served. They develop detailed instructions on how to avoid going to war. They warn that there simply cannot be any military retraining. They can be summoned only for military meetings, but you can refuse to participate in them.
Those who have beliefs contrary to military service may be exempted from military dues. One can ask not to be sent to military training or to replace it with civilian duties as part of an alternative civilian service, based on the constitutional right to object to military service for reasons of conscience or religion, except from the Russian constitution.
Those who did end up going to war demonstrate on social media what awaits mobilized and contract soldiers at the front.
The duffel bags issued to the soldiers got torn. They issued boots to a man, size 45 and 43.
The General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine has calculated that since February 24th, the enemy's combat losses amounted to almost 44,000 people. These are the dead. There are at least 3 times more seriously wounded and crippled. Reported by Marina Stepanenko, Natalia Husak, Volodymyr Shtengelov, UATV News.